Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A 19-year-old has been identified by the coroner's office as the man who was shot dead in North Las Vegas on Tuesday. Dwayne Layden Edwards was one of 3 teens shot on West Centennial Parkway. He died at the scene, while the other 2 victims fled to a home and were later taken to the hospital. No arrests have been made as of Wednesday. A Connecticut police officer has pleaded guilty to a fatal DUI crash that killed his colleague in Las Vegas nearly 2 years ago. 36-year-old Robert Ferrero was driving a Rolls-Royce with 3 other officers and 2 women when he sped through the intersection at Spring Mountain Road and Decatur Boulevard. Ferrero lost control of the vehicle, striking a Ford Mustang, 4 palm trees, a light pole, curb, and fire hydrant. The group of officers were in Las Vegas for vacation. A sentencing hearing is scheduled for November 14th. A 12-year-old girl who was killed by a hit-and-run driver who swerved onto the sidewalk has been identified. Yelena Tarango died at the scene of Tuesday's crash. According to North Las Vegas police, 2 vehicles were recklessly driving north on Belmont Street towards East Carey Avenue. The Cadillac, driven by Alfredo Cabrera Jr., lost control and hit Tarango. And 2 days after a Southwest Las Vegas apartment complex under construction caught fire, flames and smoke continued to billow out of the burned rubble Thursday. Assistant Fire Chief Brian O'Neill said the $90 million project was 75% complete when it was destroyed Tuesday. Officials initially estimated the damage at $200 million. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. And only half of high schoolers in North Las Vegas graduated within 4 years among the class of 2022. The teacher union also cited low proficiency rates in math and reading and chronic absenteeism rates. CCSD says the COVID pandemic had an impact on proficiency rates. For more details, log on to lvrj.com/local. And the school police officer involved in an incident at Durango High School was not fired, according to Superintendent Jesus Jara. Lieutenant Jason Elfberg was accused of throwing a student to the ground. The altercation was posted on social media. The district says the case is closed and it will not change its use of force policy. The American Civil Liberties Union said keeping the officer potentially endangers other students. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Southwest Airlines will start connecting passengers with overnight itineraries later this summer. A Southwest spokesperson said a small number of itineraries will connect passengers through 6 cities, including Las Vegas, with flights that arrive late at night and depart early in the morning. These flights often have the cheapest fares. More Arts District parking is on the way. The new multi-story parking garage is expected to be built at Utah Avenue and Casino Center Boulevard. The project is expected to be complete by the end of 2025 and generate $1.3 million in revenue for the city within the first year. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday, everyone. Sunny with moderate winds are in your forecast for today. Highs reaching around 91 degrees with wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, winds will die down, lows around 70 degrees. For the rest of the week, we could see temps climb to 100 degrees by Sunday and stay in the low 100s to start your work week. For your evenings, mostly clear skies with lows in the mid-70s.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. G League Ignite's Scoot Henderson was selected 3rd overall by the Portland Trail Blazers in the NBA draft Thursday. He chose to forego his senior year of high school to sign with the Ignite, who are headquartered in Henderson, and became the youngest professional basketball player in American history at 17 years old. In 2 seasons with the Ignite, Henderson averaged 16 points, 5.5 assists, and 1.5 steals. For more NBA draft coverage, visit lvrj.com.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. A program called Supercar Therapy was brought to local children suffering from serious illnesses.
Our very important passenger, our co-pilot for the day, is Caden Malone.
Each child got to ride shotgun alongside volunteers who brought their own personal supercars. They drove across the auction block and had their names announced to the crowd, took photos, and enjoyed a police escort drive down the strip.
I started this back in 2018 when I bought that gray car right there, and I wanted to do something for my community. I wanted to find a way to give back, and I started driving kids to the hospital for chemotherapy and just trying to give them a little pickup. And 5 years later, almost exactly, here we are doing this in 3 different countries.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The famed Tour de France cycling race begins July 1st, and 2 riders are ahead of the pack in the betting odds. Defending champion Jonas Vingegaard of Denmark is the -110 favorite at William Hill Sportsbook to win. Former champion Tadej Pogačar of Slovenia is listed at +150. Spain's Enrique Mas is the 16-1 third choice, followed by Jai Hindley of Australia at 22-1, and Great Britain's Simon Yates at 33-1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. This weekend is jam-packed with events from lovers of all things vintage. Review Journal's Jen Ah gives us a sneak peek.
Get ready to rev up your engines for a thrill ride, literally. Barrett-Jackson's Las Vegas auction is underway, where you can join Toyota and Dodge for thrill rides on the track and test drive the 2023 Lucid Air. This vintage car auction runs through Saturday at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Plus, the exhibit Liberace Real and Beyond showcases his rare costumes, personal items, and photos at the Nevada State Museum, open Thursdays to Mondays. Over at Wynn Las Vegas, prolific songwriter David Foster will perform, known for creating his hits for Celine Dion and more. And fans of the Dorsey Cocktail Bar in the Venetian can have one last round Saturday, which will then close to make way for the Juliet Cocktail Room. For the full top 10 list of things to do, go to lvrj.com.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.